Good morning. It's Monday and it's me, Nancy Joy. Here we are again in the middle of crazy election mania, as I like to call it. And you know, every 4 years when we arrive at this time, I think, boy, it gets nastier every time. It gets nasty every single time. And this year, though, I'm in a really different space. I think it gets funny, and it gets funnier every single time. And somebody who I think has a really good grip on the fact that, or at least he presents it as such, that it's not this way or that way, is the comedian Jon Stewart, who does a political show called The Daily Show, where he mocks everybody. He makes fun of everything. But in making fun of everything, he creates a new sense of a reality here. It's not like a Michael Moore exposing everything. Michael Moore has a very definite point of view. He is very definitely polarized. If you take many of the political stations that pretend to be fair and unbiased, they have a definite point of view. Well, here's where I am as a conscious being. Where do we take this election process that's so important, because we are certainly one of the more influential countries in the entire world still, if not the most influential country? Where can we as people take this process to a new place? You know, we had family this weekend, and here we get into it. You know, there's the opinion, there's the this, there's that. It goes beyond a discussion. It becomes like tunnel vision, your point of view, and anywhere you're stuck in your point of view, you really then become unable to learn, unable to grow, unable to integrate. You know, it's like the yin and the yang. Within the male, there's the female. Within the female, there's the male. Within the dark, there's the light. Within the light, there's the dark. Within the fundamentalist Christian Republican, let's say, there is that spot of the liberal Democrat fundamentalist. I mean, there is the yin and the yang within everything. Now, if we choose consciously to focus on one or the other, we're giving that power to divide and separate, instead of blowing breath and life into both points of view until they become an integrated whole. And what do I mean by an integrated whole? I mean, if you let's take medicine, let's take allopathic medicine and holistic medicine. I myself can be very guilty of being a holistic person and throwing the baby out with the bath. But it really does nobody any good. And the cat's sitting right in front of the screen. And I've learned that now, because for many reasons, when I broke my leg, for example, I really needed them to go in there and put a rod in my leg so I could walk soon and be well soon. Both approaches have such value. Both the Democrats and the Republican points of view have value. We've lost sight in this country of the value of integration, of the fact that we don't have to choose this or that, that we can approach it on a much different level. I'm not saying don't vote and choose one or the other, but choose one or the other holistically if you're going to go that route. Choose one that has a base of things you believe in, but don't get caught in that this being is any kind of an answer. The only answer is inside ourselves. And if we're truly going to change the world and create a new reality, why not start right here, right now in this election, where every time you turn on the TV, every time you open a newspaper or sit in a restaurant or have a discussion with friends or family, the election will come up. Why not present an integrated way of looking at it? You know, find the good points of both. Whenever we focus on one duet, what we focus on, we create. So even if you truly are extremely liberal in the liberal point of view and you want to focus on that, if you focus on that and you don't understand the whole integration that's going on here, the whole way of becoming unintegrated self, you're going to stay in the duality game. You're always going to have the right and the left, the Christian and the Muslim, the on and on, all the different things that divide allopathic and holistic medicine, all the things that divide us. So I have a suggestion this Monday morning. First of all, look in your own life and look and see where you have a tunnel point of view, where you're a fundamentalist. Because wherever you're a fundamentalist, you've stopped growing, you've stopped learning, and you've stopped integrating. Whenever you become that focused on the way something should be, you limit the creation of the way it can be. So much more wonderful, and actually where we're headed. So first in your own life this Monday morning, find a place where you are fundamental, where you have very little give space, and you can't just take a deep breath and allow in the other side of the picture and understand it and feel it in your heart and integrate it. Doesn't mean you have to buy it hook, line, and sinker. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying breathe it in, integrate it, because somewhere inside of you, the fundamentalist, let's say fundamentalist Christian that you're pointing a finger at, you are that fundamental about something you truly believe in. And what does it serve? What serves is to simply have your truth, live it. You don't have to convince anyone else of it. Live it and become it. And in this way, we create a new reality. So if you choose also, how about going through this election time as a conscious citizen, taking in all points of view, seeing the humor in what's trying to divide us, and finding the integrated point inside your own heart. And as we can do this, we do change ourselves, number one, and our reality, number two. So enjoy this morning. Have some fun with it and see where it takes you over these next months. I'm headed off to Peru October 21st and still would love more of you to jump on board, because exactly why we're going to this vortex point. We're going to this vortex point to integrate hearts, points of view, competing energies during this time of the election in the U.S. to hold that space of consciousness. So have a great Monday. I'm going to be not here next Sunday and Monday with reflections, because we'll be having Elizabeth Fortune here in Iowa at El Shaddai doing Flower of Life and 8 Points of Light. So I should be back again with you the following Monday. Have a great couple of weeks, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye.